Hello, welcome to part two of our Fox in Wonderful Wildflowers by Johanna Basford. So let's continue this. I've decided on the background on our little fox. So I'm starting with the 1087 powder blue. Took it out of my open stock pencils and put the first layer like this. If I hold my pencil further like this, I avoid hurting my hand. But if you don't have problems with your hands, then you don't have to do that. But I've been coloring a lot this month, so I feel it. I feel it. So the outside of the fox here is going to be darker. So I'm using these colors with my white. So get yourself a white Prismacolor. No matter what brand of pencil you're using, you can get it open stock, and it's a lot of fun to work with. So all our dark areas will be done this way. Am I in view? Yes, I am. Good. That's a good thing. So here it's going to be darkest, darker. So with my 1087, then I'll be going in with the 1024 blue slate, which is in our Botanical garden set of 12. So the fox is providing us with some shade there around his neck. So my lightest color, 1087 powder blue. And around the tail here, where we have some shade provided also from his tail. And Johanna has marked some dots here, which is also a hint that this area is darker. Okay. Continue here, this will be dark. All over here. Will be dark. I tend to lower my voice, but I think maybe some people could have not enough volume there, so I'm trying to remember to keep it louder, higher, whatever. It's not easy, you know, being bilingual. In French, everything's feminine or masculine, but not in English. The tail will be much wider. So I'm just going to go in very lightly with this powder blue and the white. I'm not going to use all the pencils. In the darker shade, I have 4 pencils. For the lighter shade, 2 pencils. The white and the powder blue. Okay, so for the lighter, I go in with the white. For a beautiful white tail, so how I chose the blue is that in my set of Botanical, we have 2 blues, so I figured I might as well make use of them. We're using what we have, right? I still have leaves that I have to go in with the blender. Okay, for the darkest areas, we're using the blue slate, which I already did loosely. I have these leaves to finish over here. And I'm going in with the non-photo blue 919, which is from the set as well. I'm going to go over that with the white. So the non-photo blue, because when I get a senior moment, I can decide all of a sudden it's a black, you know. Well, maybe not that bad, but. Our white. Right over the non-photo blue. This is pretty, I like the non-photo. It's right in the colors that I enjoy. I can adjust my colors as I go to make sure that it's as uniform as possible. Seamless as possible. So it's basically first layer is the lightest blue, powder blue. And the second layer is my next blue, which is the slate blue. And then in with the darkest blue, which is the non-photo blue. And then I go in with the white. So the white. When I finish this, I come back and I fix little areas that I don't like. So there's always little parts that, oh, I forgot this, I forgot that. It's rare that I don't forget something. And then when I post it on social media and I look at it, I'm like, oh no, I forgot this, I forgot that area. I guess the view we have with a camera is like seeing it for the first time again, you know? All of my leaves I'm going to go over again with the blenders and add color where I need it. Did I forget the non-photo here? I think I did. So why don't I go ahead and finish up all those leaves? All right, so let's take our 3 greens and our yellow from the set. So let's start by putting some yellow in here. Like that. Coming around with our Grass Green 909. Just around. And then with the olive green, I will provide some shading here. I'll go all around with the olive green. Shading over here. This leaf is over this leaf. Once we've gone all around, we're left with a small area of yellow. So we can blend that out with the yellow, bringing in a bit of the colors that are on the side. So we're just going over the yellow with dragging a bit of the green, but not too much, just a bit. And we're fixing any tooth that we can see here. There we go. Ain't that pretty? Let's go around with some yellow. All right, we have another one up there. Let's do the same thing. Let's go in with the yellow. Then we'll take the Grass Green 909. We'll go around here. There's going to be some shade from the flower, and we're following the lines. So we have a line here, a line here. Now we're going to do the same thing with the olive green 911. We can, how do I say? Have less yellow, because with the olive we're going in a little bit. There's shade over here, provided by the flower. With the Spring Green 913, we can work that in. I'm going to leave just a little bit of the yellow. Okay, we go back in with the yellow and we drag some of that green in. We still want this yellow area to stay light, but we want some green to mix in a little bit. Okay, and on this side here, we'll go in with the yellow and over here. All right. We have more leaves up here, so let's go in with the yellow. It's the lemon yellow 915. It's provided to us from the Botanical set. All right, so Grass Green 909. Do all the lines. Shaded area. Okay. With our olive green, 911, we go over the shaded areas and all the lines inwards towards the yellow. So each section here is getting smaller because we're adding the olive. Then we'll go in with the spring green 913 and go over all the darkest colors and go in a little bit, just a tad, into the yellow. And then with our yellow, we're going to drag in more green into the yellow area, but always keeping a light color there. The exterior here is yellow. Before we forget, I'm just going to go in here with the non-photo right here. I'm going to go in a little bit more just on the outside here so it's darker. Because we know that with the white, we lightened it up a little bit. But we do want a little area to be a little bit darker. We'll come and blend all this in. I love the non-photo blue, it's beautiful. Okay. We're going in with the grass green 909. So we have some shaded areas here. This leaf is underneath, so it has some shading. We're going over the lines here. Okay, we could have gone in with the yellow first, but I'll go in now. All the centers and at the outside. Okay. With the olive green, 911. Shaded areas under the flower and under the leaf over here. So we're going to go around again a little bit into the yellow. And then we come back with the yellow and we blend just a little bit of the greens. We want to keep a light area still. There we go. Okay. So if I go with my blender and just make sure that all my leaves are okay, I do need a bit more grass green over here, Just sometimes when we blend, we see where we need more color. Little JB here. That's cute. A little bit of tooth here, so there. So this needs to be blended. This needs to be blended. This needs to be blended. So I'll go in with the blender So one of the things I'll be doing when I'm finished this picture is I'm going to be going over everything, seeing if everything's the way I like it. Okay, so I'm going to continue that offline just to make sure that Patricia approves. Yeah, these little guys needed more color. Okay, that's it with the green. Let's go in some more with our background. So we have 4 pencils. So the lightest one, cloud blue. Our fox will be later over in the middle. So I'm going to go in with my white so I make sure that this stays whiter. So we had a dark area over here. The non-photo and then the blue slate. And we can go in with the powder blue. So all the tooth is gone. A little bit of white. So all of this is lighter. This is darker, right? The tail is providing some shading. I went over the line a tiny bit over here. And then so I did the line of non-photo blue. I'm going in with a blue slate just to blend it out. So it wasn't hard for me to pick which blues I wanted because I basically colored 90% of this fox with the Botanical set. So using their blue I know goes with the colors that are in this set. Hence on our fox. Powder blue. Okay, some white. Let's blend in with some white. And we can go a little bit higher because we know that this is going to be white. If we take the grass green with a very sharp tip, I can fix these little areas here. Okay, so I'm going to leave this white, the white of the paper. I don't have to go in all the way. I'll go in a little bit with the non-photo, make sure that we have a darker area here. And then with the blue slate, blend it out a little bit. Powder blue. Okay, I'm going to sharpen my white pencil. I'm going to blend this in. Very sharp point will allow me to go in here like this. going to sharpen the blue slate. Oh no, the light, the next lightest color, the powder blue. The powder blue is going to be sharpened. Okay. So I'm still leaving enough white over here. Just a little bit of powder blue there, and the rest is gonna stay white. All right, and also, you know, the next day, like tomorrow, I'll wake up and I'll come look at the picture and I'll say, oh, I should do this, I should do that, and I'm gonna wanna fix some things, you know. We see it differently in the morning. Okay, I'm finished coloring here, so go ahead and get the stems colored. I'm with the grass green 909. There we go. All right. That's looking fine. We also had those little flowers left to do. So they were done with the lemon yellow and with the pale vermilion 921. So I'll just go in around. Little area here to do in the fox there. Okay, there and there. Just making sure that my darkest area is still there. Okay. Blend it out a little bit. These little guys here were forgotten. There. All right, so there's another one here. They creep up on you when you least expect it. And I'll go in the center of those with the grass green. So this little fox We should name him JB's Fox. All right, I need some more yellow here. We still have this flower to color. Let's color that. Oh, we have a little green needed here, 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 and here. All right. Just when you think you're finished, you see some more. Okay. All right. So our flower, we came in with the Dahlia Purple 1009. And then this petal is shaded because the other petal is overlapping. Okay, with the Pomegranate 195. The Pale Vermillion 921. The pink 929. The pink blush 1018. There we go. I'm going to use the blender in like going upwards like this. I'm going to do the blush pink up here. Pasca time. So these pink flowers will have little dots coming out like here in the center. And then the petals will get a couple of dots here along the border. It'll give it a little white glow. Like that. Hit the like button and subscribe, please. That what made me very happy, makes my day. It's crazy how just from talking like this makes you cough. Makes me cough. Okay. We could add one dot in the middle of each little tiny flower here. We need some yellow there. All right. We could do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Okay, I can continue the rest tonight as I see fit. I'm going to go around like that. Okay. How's our fox looking? Not bad, huh? So let's get the blues. And okay, let's start in the ear here. Like that, and then we'll go with our powder blue and blend that out. Getting rid of the tooth. There. And with the white, we'll just blend all of that out. Let a little bit of it come into the center. A little bit of the blue is mixing with the white. There. There we go. Let's get some blue highlight around the ears. The head. we will get some shading behind the ears here. Like that. The eyelashes. I'd love to have her eyelashes. Wow. Okay. Okay, I would think that it would be a little bit darker on this side of the nose, maybe on this side of the nose. Right, and I think this would be white, so we'll just go in with the blue very lightly. Let's go in with the white. Our little fox is coming alive. He's so comfortable sleeping in this position. Yeah, I like the non-photo blue. It's cute. What else? Let's take the blue slate 1024. This would be shade. This would be shade. Johanna has put little lines here to show us that this area would be shade. Like that. That's good. We'll blend it out with the white. Okay. What else could we do here that would be cute? Maybe the eyelashes will have a little bit of blue, like makeup. Blue eyeshadow for our little fox here. We'll blend it out. That's cute. This is eyeshadow, in case you were wondering. There. All right. So this here will be darker. and then we'll go later. Underneath it would be shade. So maybe I should have left them white. Yeah, because now they're not really standing out at all. So I'm going to leave them white. So a tad of blue, but mostly white. Okay. A little bit of blue. Okay. That's what it's going to be. Again with our very light 1087. Just going to go around. Blend it out. And with the white, I can blend some of it out, but I don't want to go too close to my colors, so I'm just gonna pass by. Like a ship in the night. Is that a saying? I don't know. Something like that. Okay. So where I do put white, it shows. The paper I have has a slight color to it. So when I do add white, I can see there's a difference. Okay, that was the top of our pencil set. We didn't break anything, but we dropped something, didn't we? Don't we always drop something? Let's go in with our lightest blue here. We are going to, I should have a black somewhere around here. Here, I have the 70% warm gray. So I'm just going to go like that. There we go. Oh, well, I might as well have some nice eyelashes here. and outline that line. Some more little eyelashes over here. Okay. Then what? Little polka dots here. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Foxy lady. So our 1086. So I'm gonna say that this is done, because really what's left to do is maybe just go in with a 1086 here very lightly, and then the white, because this is a lighter area of our gradient. This is a lighter area. And then with some white, we're going into the darker area here, to the lighter area here. There. Going heavy-handed, because I don't need to add more colors. I'm going to go in with the light blue, just get a better gradient here. Lots of little areas to fix here. So we've got our darkest going up to the lightest. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm going to be finishing just about at the same time the page that I'm doing in Gajul, the toadstools. I got it. And after that, I'm doing the snowman. The snowman. Oh, I remember the cartoons, Frosty the Snowman. Every Christmas. I love that. Even if we've watched it 1,000 times, we still enjoy it. Okay, so I should let you go, right? I think we've covered most of what we needed to cover today. All right. So thank you guys for everything. I appreciate it. Take care.